Hey there, Ghost. This is Bone Frog coming at you with another video. And once again, I'm going to be looking at muzzle velocities. To be honest, wasn't really planning on doing a third video on this. Um, so I've kind of moved past this whole topic of whether or not the game is operating at real world muzzle velocities. Then I was in a private message conversation with a friend of mine, AI Blue Fox, or an online friend, I should say, AI Blue Fox. If you guys know him from the forums, he's in Delta Company and all that. And he suggested I should give it another look. He thought they may have adjusted it to be more realistic. So I went ahead and recorded a video, and I've actually already looked at this and I've seen some changes, which is why I'm making this video. So I'm going to go through it, and once again, I'm going to take us through some of these some of these shots, one hundredth of a second at a time, so that we can get a look at what's going on. Yes, I've slowed it down, like I always do. I'll zoom it in, like there, so we can get the best look. And what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to go from kick until bullet impact. That's the best way I can think of. Oh, need to stop there. Back it up a little bit. That is the best way that I can think to get an accurate read on what's going on here. So, almost. All right. So right there is kick. Okay, we're at kick. That's as close as we're gonna get to the shot. I put the clock up. I'll wind it forward. Right there is impact. As close as I can find the impact. So that is 9/10ths, 9/100ths of a second. Sorry, 9/100ths of a second. Um, okay. So a bullet traveling at 922 meters per second, going 50 meters, which is where we're at right here, should only take somewhere between 5 to 6 100ths of a second. We are 4 100ths of a second, roughly 3 to 4 100ths of a second over. I'm not gonna get too caught up on that. It's nowhere near like it was in the earlier video that I did, where it was like 1/3 of the speed or whatever. Yes, I know some of you may be thinking, well, it's nearly double. Hang on, because what we're gonna see next is I find really interesting. Let me just go ahead and start playing this at least 1/8 speed again, and I will get rid of the clock. Actually, I'm going to take this out of slow-mo and let it just run. Yeah, I did 2-3 shots each place. The next one I'm going to do is from 100 meters, and I struggle to get up there. So I'm bouncing here for a little bit. Almost there. Yeah, I found this delightful range at just outside of the level 200 lift camp. Alright, so pop slow motion back on so we won't miss any of the goodness. And I'm using this range because I like the spark. It gives me a much better visual cue as to when impact happens than with just looking for dirt kicking up off of rocks. and I didn't find that to be anywhere near as consistent. Oh, almost missed it. Okay, go back. Oh. There is kick. Put our clock. Move it forward. Right there is impact at 0.16 seconds. So for a bullet traveling this should take 1/10 of a second. And I may not have gotten the kick exactly right. I may be off by about 100th of a second. I think I am. Frame speed will play into that a little bit. So, however, it's a consistent uptick from 50 meters to 100 meters. Meaning, if you think, basically, what I found, and I'll take this off of slow-mo and let it play forward while I take off my here and go on to the clock, go on to the next shooting position. What I've found in this is there is a consistent lag on all shots at about 0.04 of a second. I think I can go back to 20 meters. At about 0.04 of a second. 0.01 of a second, which it's really fast, to be honest. I mean, it's still within the human reaction time. But if you factor in that lag, after that, bullet velocities, muzzle velocities are all basically what they would be via real. And I know that still might be disappointing to some people. Slow-mo. Zoom in. However, I'm not overly plussed by the idea of a slight lag myself. Trying to find the target. I think that as far as video games go, this is about as close as we're going to get to real-world muzzle velocities. For now. I don't know. Maybe they'll, maybe the Delta company people will once again take a look at my video, go, huh, that's interesting, kick it upstairs to their Ubisoft guys and devs will go, oh, still not there yet, and fix it. It's always a possibility. I remember this. I was having a hard time finding a target, the ability to actually shoot at to see the targets. I think I'm gonna pick up on one here in a second. The fire at. Slow motion off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Back it up. Back it up. I'm actually scrolling this manually by 1,000th by thousandths of a second. It's kind of insane. All right, so there's the shot, and we'll scroll forward now. Oh, wrong way. Numbers going up, right. Muzzle flash and impact. Back up a little bit. Wasn't quite it. Muzzle flash, impact. Once again at 0.24. And yes, a round traveling that distance should take 2/100 or 2/10 of 2/10 of a second. Sorry, 2/10 of a second. And we are once again off by 4/100ths of a second, which, like I said from the beginning, is a fairly consistent lag in this all the way through. So there you have it. Bullets are now traveling. If you factor in a 4/100th of a second lag, bullets are now traveling at real world muzzle velocities. So, yeah, until next time, Bone Frog out.